Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant or laugh. Mostly because, well, what we are getting here is basically the find out part of the Pixar fucking around. Yeah. Anyway, from Bloomberg. Disney is banking on sequels to help get Pixar back on track. After duds and missteps, the famed animation studios see Inside Out 2 as key to restoring the magic. Well, that's fascinating. Because Pixar has been pumping out really bad stuff for years. I think it started around here. I believe the guy got literally Me Too'd. In here, I think that the allegations against him may have actually been fake. But either way, let's go. Here is what Bloomberg said. That held true until 2018, when Pixar suffered a spectacular downturn. John Lasseter, who directed early hits such as A Bug's Life and led much of the studio's success as chief creative officer, was forced to resign under a cloud of sexual misconduct allegations. The Me Too. It ruined everybody. Then in the wake of the lockdowns, people will still largely stuck at home. Pixar made 3 original films, So Luca and Turning Red, available to subscribers on the new Disney Plus streaming. And I believe Turning Red literally did come out on theaters. I think I remember seeing that, but because it was so bad, Disney quickly switched back to only Disney Plus. Anyway. Service instead of holding them for release in theaters. The decision trained audiences to expect Pixar pictures to premiere on their phones and in their homes instead of in cinemas. When Pixar finally returned to theaters in 2022 with Lightyear and Toy Story spin-off, the film's dour tone failed to impress critics and moviegoers, while a scene with the same-sex kiss resulted in it being banned in most countries with predominantly Muslim populations. Well, if I recall correctly, I remember this thing to be a really bad movie in which they tried to peddle the narrative. They fired the actual main voice actor because of his political leanings, so Buzz Lightyear ended up being voiced by somebody else. And then the SJW come, but he's supposed to be the real life and not the toy. Well, let me put it this way. Toys, they literally use sound bites from the movies or the content they are getting it from. They are not creating or hiring a new voice actor. They're just taking sound bites and inserting it on the toys. So you would quite literally expect them to actually use the same actor who voiced the toy. But before we continue, here it is, something fucking awesome.
Chosen knights. We are born of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
I'm back, baby. Yeah. Right. So, continuing. In June 2023, Pixar's Elemental, a film in which the characters embodied fire what I don't give a shit, moving the company's history, the cinemas to the worst box office numbers in the company's history. We were all kind of gut-punched, and it was tough on morale. Says Jim Morris, Pixar's president, I thought it was a good film with a Pixar feel, so it didn't work. That was like, I was thinking, do people just not want to see the kind of film we make anymore? Is that No, people still want to see the kind of movies you did, just not with the woke, retarded shit that you keep on peddling. I mean, was it Wish? Wish from Disney Studios, which is literally an offshoot of Pixar itself. And that thing bombed like crazy. It was bad. It had animation issues, clipping issues. It had problems with the clothing and stitches of the characters and movements of the arms, to the point that there is even a famous scene with a horse. They actually had to put the camera angle down because they could not animate the horse. They lost a lot of know-how and talent because they've decided to go the route of DEI, or they didn't earn it. So they hired people who could not do it, who did not know how to do it, and would throw a hissy fit if somebody who were, well, basically a little bit different than them in looks tried to teach them. This is what happens when you try to pander to goddamn fucking idiots. You get mediocre stuff that doesn't sell. Here, let's take a look. Toy Story. In 1995, 394.4 million. That's a buttload of money. Literally a buttload of money back then. And they just kept on making more and more money and money and money. And it went really, really well. Inside Out was a very good movie, and it had no woke stuff in it, that as far as I can see, and it was really good. Then you had Incredibles 2. Toy Story Coco was a bit, but it wasn't that bad. The other one that came out recently was kind of crap, though. And then here, 2018, which is the year that the guy was fired. What was it? John Lasseter. So basically Toy Story 4 would still be mostly still controlled by him, which we can see it did very well in the numbers. But then he got kicked out, and then we see that the money went down the drain. And 226.4 million in 2022 is literally an embarrassment. An embarrassment for Pixar. Pixar, who literally gave us Incredibles 2 with 1.2 billion, Toy Story 3 with 1.1 billion in 2010. That's a lot of money. So basically what we are seeing here is a very massive example of the Fafo, Fafo, fuck around and find out of going woke Pixar. I mean, it's really bad. Let's take a look at Elemental. It made 496.4 million worldwide. This is still an embarrassment to Pixar. I mean, it's definitely an improvement in comparison to Lightyear, but it's still an absolutely shit. I mean, incredibly bad. What were they thinking? This is why you need to stop pandering to these people. Stop inserting their message in your product, and then watch your profits soar. It's very simple, because right now parents will need to, they are literally having to screen and check everything that comes out of Disney and Pixar to see if it's a content actually suitable for children. You didn't need to do that in the past. Now you have to. Now you can see how bad Disney is. It's an embarrassment. These people really does not seem to realize the mess they are in, or the mess they are still trying to continue with. They think, oh no, could it be us? Nah, it's the audience. Fuck off. Anyway, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night, and remember, fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you.